After long delays, the Housing Australia Future Fund has finally passed Parliament, with the hope being that it will bring online more supply to ease Australia's housing crisis. The bill has been created to deliver the government's commitment of 30,000 new social and affordable rental homes in the fund's first 5 years alone. While the crux of the bill is about bringing online a $10 billion fund that will be used to enable Housing Australia to make grants and loans available to bolster social housing or affordable housing, it had been stuck in the legislative process as the Greens and Coalition called for the Albanese Government to do more. After the government agreed to invest an additional $1 billion to support new home building, confirmed that a minimum of $500 million will be dispersed each year until 2028, and agreed to limit rent increases to one a year, the Greens finally backed the bill, bringing enough votes to pass the bill through Senate and see it finally pass both houses. Speaking after the bill passed, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and Housing Minister Julie Collins put out a joint statement thanking the crossbench in the House of Reps and the Senate, including the Greens, for their constructive engagement over a number of months on this critical legislation. They added, the passage of this legislation, along with the commitments made at last month's National Cabinet, represents the most significant reforms to housing in a generation. Delivering the Housing Australia Future Fund will ensure more Australians have a safe and affordable place to call home. But now the real work begins. The Housing Australia Future Fund is backed by numerous stakeholders, including housing experts, community housing providers, and every state and territory housing minister. Several commentators have noted that while the passage of the bill is a key foundational step, the bigger issue will be ensuring that local and state planning laws and approvals are able to keep pace with bringing online the new investments. Others have been critical that the private sector has to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But all are in agreement more supply is needed, and quickly. Recent data released by the ABS on the number of dwellings approval dropped by 8% in July, a 10% drop on the year before, while immigration has been booming. And with 116,000 people already experiencing homelessness, hundreds of thousands of Australians on social housing waiting lists, and key workers forced to move further and further away from their place of work to find cheaper housing, the move to bring more social and affordable housing supply online cannot come quickly enough.